Hey, how you doing, Cancerian? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host of this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your year ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so by subscribing and pressing the notification bell. So please look at your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Take what you like and leave the rest. Also, look at the description area in this video if you would like a free private and personal reading, and if you would like to book a reading with me, it is in the description area. So let's get into this reading, shall we? What's going on for Cancerians? Okay, what's going on with Cancerians? Okay. It says, I don't want to know that I'm breaking up with him. I just know that I don't want to know that he's going to be with her. Okay, so some of you guys don't want to break up with him, but don't want to know that he's with her. And also judging that you have time to spend alone to think about it, and are wishing to stay and believe that things are going to be okay, and defending that. Okay. It says, I hate to warn you that something is brewing or making you feel nervous, but someone is telling you what to do or telling you how to speak and how to deliver, and is not going to be going anywhere with this, but knows that they could. Okay. It says, I warned you that I wouldn't want to speak to you, but I could, and then I don't need to, but I know I have to, or maybe I have to because I don't want to tell you off, but I want to. Okay, so someone wants to tell you off. I don't know who that is. It says, I wouldn't want to know that people are always going to deliver information in a way that you could, or maybe even tell me off. I just know that I could tell you off and let you know that you're bad. So some negative energies. Hopefully they can move past. Okay. Someone is trying to warn you that they could tell you off and maybe tell you off again, and doesn't want to show you, but is trying to warn you not to speak to them, but doesn't want to see you happy. This person doesn't want to see anyone happy and doesn't want to see anyone do well. Okay, it could be a fire sign female. All right, that could be amongst a group of people that don't want to know that you are speaking to them right now, but do know that you have good karma with them, and not know what to do with this individual that always wants to start a fight or some drama. She could even be an air sign person, or she could be taking liberties or taking the mickey out of you, and we're not standing for it. So there's someone here that's not standing for it, and it could be a boss or someone. It says, I know that you don't speak like this all the time, and you do well. So I wouldn't want to hear that you're shouting or telling someone off, but I do know that you have big news to tell me one day if this person keeps doing that. Okay. It says, I believe that you'll be studying things in a better way and letting them know they have bad news or good karma. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't mean that you have bad news. You just have to listen to me and make sure that everything is going to work out well for you next time. Okay. Okay, so you could have had an argument with someone. All right, so let's see what else is going on. It says, I won't want to tell you off, but I know that she's going to talk to you again, and she may not want to speak to you again, but she will want to know that she's going to deliver good news to you. If I laugh at this situation and make fun of it, I'm not going to judge you. I'm just going to make fun of you and make you feel like you're always going to get worse karma coming to you if you talk to me. Okay, so someone's kind of like in the background trying to be a nuisance. Okay. It says, I don't need to speak about this person and make them feel bad, but I don't know how to support you either. Okay. That is someone saying that amongst your family or friends. It says, I won't want to know that you're living with me one day and then we have to speak about this in open. I don't know how to support you and give you my life. I don't know how to support you and make you my wife. I don't know how to support you and let you know that she's speaking to me one day and let you know that she's going to be the wife of mine. I don't know how to tell you this. Okay, so someone's considering you or someone else to be their wife. It says, I know I long gone left the person or the situation, so I don't need to speak about it, but she could have left me wondering where it was going. Okay, so this person's wondering where it would have gone, but has closed out the situation with that person. Okay, it says no need to worry about it. I will be there and I will work with you. So someone here wants to be there and work with you. Okay, it says I let the person slip away and I don't know how I did it, but I laughed because I didn't want to, but I had to. Okay, so this person has left someone else for you and laughed because they didn't really want to, but they had to. It says I always wanted to stay with you and make sure that you're well and make sure your kids and your family members and people around you are well. I do this because I do know it's important to you. Okay, so someone feels like they do that because they know it's important to you. Okay, it says I am single now and I don't know how to support my mind with this, but I do know I have karma coming in my mind again about when I will get married or when I will deal with a situation like this, and maybe even think that it's going to get worse or even better. I just don't know. All right, this is how someone's thinking. It says I laugh because I don't know how to support the ideas of hers, but I could support yours more easily. It's going to be subjected to good karma once I know that I'll leave the situation behind with her. I just know that it will be better for me to leave it out and not steal the ideas of yours and put you in that same predicament, because I don't want to be your wife, or I don't want to be the one that weds you, or even be your person. I don't even want this with you. So some of you guys may not even want this with that person, or some of you guys may believe that someone around you doesn't even want to get married, or this person's, you know, got that idea that they don't even want to get married. There is something that happened a long time ago, or at a distance. It says it made me feel stressed. I was stressed and I felt stressed about dealing with it. Okay. It says I could have her back if I want to. I know she'd speak to me again, but I'm not certain if she wants to. Okay. It says I let the situation slip away and I'm retarded in my mind to think that it's going to work. Is it going to work? Is it going to make me feel better if I slip away and make sure that you're working with me instead of her? Okay, so this person doesn't feel so great about themselves in their mind about the situation. It says I could have her and make her think that she's going to marry me and make her think she's going to get what she wants. I just don't think it's going to work with her. Okay. It says I always wanted you and always wanted to be with you. Marrying you is something that I prefer to do more so than dealing with her. I prefer you than her. So someone prefers you more than her. It says I let myself slip into a situation that made me feel bad for who I am, and I don't know how I did it, but I didn't do it for long. I just let the person know I can't do it anymore and I will not do it. Okay. It says I will never speak about her again, and I know this because I'll laugh at you at times when you say to me you're going to make me you're going to make me a promise that you're going to make me a mad person. You're going to make me a mad person. You're going to make me a mad person. So maybe this person's doing it because maybe you're, you know, jealous, or you're going to make this person mad if they, you know, go and live their life with someone else. It says I felt like that and I didn't know how to support your ideas, but I had to support yours because I know you will hurt me. Oh, this person felt like you were going to hurt them if they didn't support your ideas instead of this other female's. It says one day I will weaken my mind and say I can't do this with you. I have to work on this and maybe see that it's not going to work forever, but I have to work with you and see if it's going to work one day. It is not going to work with you in a promise that we'll be together. It has to work in a way that it's promised that we're not going to be together and we'll leave each other one day. Oh. I see myself in her and I wonder why I see myself in her. I like her and I don't like her. At times I do and at times I don't. I just weakened her to make her feel jealous and mean and maybe even nasty to me so that I could feel better in myself. I just don't think it was working in the way that she wanted, but I don't think it's working in the ways that I saw it to work for her. It just never worked for her and I didn't want it to. I just know it couldn't work for her and I didn't want it to. I never needed her. I never wanted her, but I needed her for something else, and it may not have given her the right reason to believe that she wanted me. She was always going to want me for more than what I wanted her for, but it's okay. I don't need her. I don't need you. I don't need no one. I just need a kid kid or a child or a present from you, or a person that's going to help me solve my issues or my promises to myself that I'm going to do okay. Okay, so this person just wanted to take, you know, back their own mind, basically, their own self-dignity, self-respect, you know, maybe use you as a weapon to hurt someone else. Okay, and also was afraid of, you know, going down that road with that person because of you as well, but at the same time knew that they probably couldn't, you know, give that person what that person wanted, or even give you what you wanted, Cancerian. Okay, it says, I laugh because I always knew that it was going to be a problem for you, but I knew that it wasn't going to be a problem for her to still back her mind and say, well, we can do it in a different way. She never showed me this, but I'm sure she could tell me something else and make me believe I'm not going to study the situation with her and let me know that it's never going to work. Okay, so this person just always knew it just never was going to work, no matter what this person had to say. It says it's not going to work even if you think it's going to work, so don't try me too. So this person feels like whatever you've got to say is, you know, it could be similar to that person's, you know, when it comes to something, but it's not going to work for you either. So this person's warning you not to ask them for that either. Okay. It says, I hate the fact that I treat you females like this, but I don't know how to trust one, and I don't know how to deal with one. I don't want to wed anyone. I don't want to dress up and marry anyone. I don't want to love anyone. I don't want to feel pain from loving anyone, and I don't want to deserve that love is going to be there to support me. I don't want to feel this way. So this person feels, you know, has got a very negative mindset. It says, I hate the fact that I feel this way, but I do, and I just can't trust anyone. This person doesn't know how to trust anyone. Doesn't really like feeling that way, but just doesn't know how to trust. Okay, so it says, always believe in yourself and notice that you'll have good karma one day with someone new, and love yourself and see that someone practical will be there to resist you or be with you. One day you'll realize that one day someone will come in and trust you and prosper with you and be there for you the way you needed to be there with me. I practice good karma to work on myself, and I maybe made sure you look good in the eyes of me so that I can work with you one day. I don't know if it's going to work, but one day we will get married if you want to. I just don't know if it's you or someone else. Okay, so this person's a little bit confused. Okay, doesn't know if it's going to be you or someone else. All right. It says, I will wed you one day, though. It could be us, and I could give you a ring. I could promise that. I don't know if it's going to work with you, though, because I know that she is there and wanting to know me, and I feel like she will want me back, but I don't know if she's going to call me or text me or let me know she wants me back. I just laugh because I don't want to speak to her, but I don't want to speak to you about this. I just laugh because I want her, but I don't want her, and I don't know what to do. I do need two of you to understand that it's not going to work with you or anyone, but then I don't think it's going to work with her if she's not going to trust me that I can move on, leave you and leave her and leave everyone. Okay, this person's very much so all over the place. Okay, it could be a water sign man, it could be a fire sign, it could be an air sign. Okay, it says this person doesn't believe that you will have good karma, so it doesn't matter. This person doesn't believe that you're trusting yourself to have good karma, so it doesn't matter. This person would rather you stay there and be there, to be liberty taken on them and allow the situation to unfold in that way and to stay there like this. Okay, it says, I know because I would rather her be there than anyone else, and I don't think she's going to be there, so I wouldn't want her to take this back in her mind and think it's going to be okay, but I'd rather that than anyone else trying to steal my attention and tell me off or make me feel sad for not being with them. So it's like being used as a weapon to beat someone else. Like this person is using it as a weapon to beat someone else or beat everyone else because of their own insecurities or their own ways of not wanting to be in a stable, happy relationship. It says, I'd always want to know that good karma comes to me, but I steal the mind games of hers and say I want what she has, and then she's not getting it, so where am I going trying to get it? Yeah, so if she's not getting it, what makes you think you're going to get it from the same person that's, you know, using you as a weapon to beat the other person and not trying to give it to you? Because you would rather have, you know, what you thought she was going to have with this man, or what, you thought another woman was trying to give him and him give her, but then it's not working for you either. Okay. It says, I laugh because I don't want none of you, and I don't want none of you to think that you're going to get me. So this person doesn't want none of you to think that you're going to get him. Okay. It says, I'll wait for someone else. Like it or not, but I'll wait for someone else. So this person's waiting for someone else. Hasn't chosen who they want as a partner or even to settle down. So it says, I will laugh if I have to move on and travel, and somewhere else will be a good girlfriend, somewhere else. So this person may want to travel and go and find someone else to be their girlfriend. It says, I'm waiting to do this. I'm trying to sort out my documents and my details. My passport is secured so I can go anytime I want. I just don't know if I'm going to stay and be with you. Oh, this person might be traveling abroad, or maybe want to go and live in another country or something like that. This person doesn't want to deal with you anymore and feels like the child is going to be left out. Oh dear. That's if you've got children, or maybe even happiness with this person. It says, I don't think I'm going to steal from you, but I'm going to take back what's mine one day when I've settled myself. This person says, I'm going to take back what's mine when I've settled myself. Says, I don't need to speak to anyone about this, but I'm going abroad 2 weeks from now and maybe see what's going on over there. And I want to see if they're okay as well. So some of you guys could be traveling abroad. If not, this person's traveling abroad. Says, I will be going away sometime soon as well. And I know that I'm going to travel and leave behind anyone that makes me feel bad. So some of you guys are traveling and maybe leaving behind anyone that makes you feel bad. It says, I will help you to move on too if you want. And I think all men need to work on themselves. All of them need to work on themselves. Okay, so some of you guys feel like all men need to work on themselves. I will believe that you're always going to give me good karma in my mind to wonder if it was going to work. I didn't think it was going to work, but I wonder. And I laughed at you and made you feel thrown out of my mind, so that you could think about who you are. And now I know I wonder about you to see if you're okay. I don't think you're okay, and I wonder. So some of you guys could be wondering about a friend or someone that you know that you've kind of pushed aside in some way. It says, I hate knowing that people speak to me and let me know it's not going to work for me, but I don't want to know if it's going to work for them too. I don't want to know it's going to work for them. I hate knowing it could work for them. So some of you guys don't want good things to work for other people, but you want it to work for yourselves. Okay, it could even be a mother figure or another person that feels this way about you. Okay. I wouldn't want to work with any of you, so I'm letting you deal with your matters individually and letting you die out of the minds of mine with all the things that I have sinned to or put aside or made me feel less than. I have let it go. Do not want to speak about it, but I do one day just want to know that I'm doing well first, and then you'll all know I'm doing well. Quite frank, I don't want to believe that you're always going to get good karma coming in, but one day I will, and I care about me more than I care about anyone else. Okay, so some of you guys feel like you don't want to hear that other people are going to get good luck, but you want good luck, and then it could be vice versa for whoever the other person is that's thinking about you. It says, a man here wants to steal your attention and take you out. Okay. It says, you would ideally want this to happen and not necessarily the man. Okay. He says he knows you would like this, but it's not going to happen. Okay. He says, I would like to do it with her, but I don't think she wants to do it with me. So he also thinks you won't want to do that with him. Okay. He says he knows why, because he's leaving, and he's leaving you behind, and he's leaving everyone behind, and he's leaving everyone behind. He doesn't think he could leave you behind completely, but he's leaving her behind, and he's leaving you behind, and he's leaving everyone behind. Okay. He says, I can't care for both of you. I can't do that. I can't live by both of you. I can't look after you all and say I'm doing well. So this person doesn't believe that they can take care of both of you. All right. So if this is a player from the Himalaya, honey, this person doesn't believe that they can afford to take care of two of you. And if this is a person that has another person or had another person and has a baby mom, they don't believe they can take care of the both of you. Okay. It says, I will never be able to do that. I can't, because I can't even live by myself. Oh my goodness, this person doesn't even know how to live by themselves. All right. He says he's seeing someone else and then doesn't know how it's going to work with the other person. Wants to take liberties and say it sees you as a person of never getting what you want, because she will deserve me more if she looks a certain way. So if she looks a certain way, you know, apparently apparently she will deserve more than you and another person. This is how he feels. He says he knows he wants skin color to be a part of the situation, or even a person that looks the part and wants to play the part, but doesn't know how to ignore the fact that he's stealing the ideas of many other men that don't know how to support their women or give them good times to remember because of their bills, their work, their finances, or just their nerves getting a hold of them. It also says job has something to do with it, or even you know, credit, something to do with credit. It says, I want to work, so I know that I will work and make sure that I wed when I'm ready to wed. Okay, so this person wants to work and make sure that they can marry someone when they're ready to do so. It says that this person does not know how to spend time wondering if you're going to be okay, because they're too busy looking into their options and dealing with other people. Okay. It says one day I will liberty take on someone and make sure they see me as a problem. Oh dear. I don't know if this person is the right person for you, honey. This person is open to anything, any advantages and disadvantages, and taking advantages. This person's nature doesn't want to see that bad news comes, but always looks for bad news in themselves when they see themselves in problems with other people or even with you, and deals with the situation just as so. Doesn't want to change, doesn't want to be anything else, or wonder if anything's going to get better until they steal the mind of someone that they work well with or trust, and wants to be there for that person. Doesn't want to speak to you or the other person or anyone right now, and doesn't want to see that problems are solved, but doesn't care if you are there. Oh, all right, so let's see what's going on with work. Work is not going to be that bad. It says it's always going to be better when you solve issues and problems to deal with, and solve the matters delicately and look into the problems and try to resolve them at many levels and do good by your work. It's always going to bless you and give you good karma as long as you can take care of problems and solve them. Okay. So let's see what's going on with business for Cancerian. Says business will not be bad as long as you solve those problems too. Good karma will come once you look into the situation delicately, or leave it out and not speak about it, or even secure your mind and say, well, I did it, I solved the problem and I did it great. Okay, so let's see what's going on with love life. Love life for Cancerian. Love life is struggling right now, but you do know that, and you feel like you don't need to discuss it or make fun of the situation or make people feel bad for themselves, but may not want to know that things are going to be good in a way, and not want it to be bad either, and just try to work on yourself as you mean to do so, and work on who you are and look good for you, and work on who you are for you. Right. Okay. So let's see what's going on with singles. Singles hate knowing that they're single and don't want to hear this and don't want to deal with it and don't want to stress, but know that they are and want to know they can change it. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship. You all are going to karmic measures to make sure you practice good karma in your relationships and try to succeed as much as possible. Females mostly, men are too, but don't really want to know that they're working together with the females, and the females are working with the males but don't get any response in good ways with the males. Right now it is going to be freeing yourself from the situation. Looking forward to this in June, July, August, September, or even up to November. Looking forward to the person seeing you again and working with them, calling them, having fun with them, or sexing them. Isn't something you always want to do, but it does help you to relax your mind and say, I am staying with them. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those that are in a marriage. Cancerians in marriage. Cancerians, it says both of you know that you're vexed and need to solve your problems, solve your issues and work on that. Okay, so let's see what's going on with individuals. Okay, Cancerians and Aries. Cancerians and Aries. Cancerians and Aries. Aries does not want to deal with Cancerians, and Aries does not like Cancerians. Okay. What's going on with Taurus and Cancerians? Taurus hates the fact that you smile at them or make them feel like you've got bad news coming, or you've got bad problems with yourself, and you've got bad things about yourself that they don't like. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Gemini and Cancerian. Gemini hates the fact that you can work with them and solve your issues, and maybe feels like you need to move on. Okay, what's going on with Leo, Cancerians and Cancerians? Cancerians and Cancer does not want to judge you, but steals your ideas and say what it can work, and studies that and make sure you do work on your own and they work on their own to work on what it is that you both have the same idea with. Okay, so what's going on with Leos and Cancerians? Leos and Cancerians. It says Leos try to ignore you and wonder why it works for them, because it does, and they believe that it will continue to work for them when they do this. Okay, could be contemplating or juggling or wanting to see how you feel when it does work in their favor when they leave you out. Okay, so what's going on with Cancerians and Virgos? Cancerian and Virgos. Cancerian tries to warn Virgos not to speak to them and wonders why it never works. They always want to know that it can work, with Virgo wondering, is it going to work? But it says that Cancerian will never allow them to believe so, or it will work, but it just doesn't work ongoing with their mind thinking the same. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Cancerians and Libras. Cancerians and Libra hates Cancerian right now and doesn't want to destroy them, but doesn't want to speak to them and doesn't want to steal from them or take from them. Doesn't want to let them get away with it either, and lets them live another day in their mind to believe it will work for them one day when they see why. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Scorpios and Cancerians. Scorpio does not want to know that they're dying out of your mind and wants to stay there regardless of everything. It doesn't matter what you do. You've got to live with me. I've got to live with you. One day we'll see each other and love each other and make it work. It says, I will want you to know it's going to work, and you can't stop me from making me believe it's going to work. It will work. You have to stay with me one day, and I want to stay with you. Look forward to this. I want to. Ooh, so it looks like they want to live with you one day and stay with you. It says, I don't think it's going to happen, is what the Cancerian says. But also it says in June, they will wonder why it never worked. Okay. All right. Scorpio says, well, I'm trying to work with you, and I wonder if you see this. If you see it, just tell me that you see it and let me know that you work with me and I work with you. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Cancerians and Sagittarius. Sagittarius hates living with you and wants to know that they can stay away from you and don't want to deal with you. Okay, it says Sagittarius doesn't hate you but doesn't like staying where you are and wants to live somewhere else. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn and Cancerians. Capricorn does not pretend that they do stay with you but don't stay with you too, and sometimes they want to move on. They don't want to stay with you ongoing. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Cancerians. Oh, it also says Capricorn doesn't mind staying with you sometimes but doesn't believe it's going to work. All right, cool. So let's see what's going on with Cancerians and Aquarius. Aquarius is also involved and wants to know that they could please you and make you feel happy one day. Pleasing you is something that they want to do, and try and work with you is something that they believe many others should do, or work with you is never going to work. It says you don't want to work with them, so it doesn't make you feel like it's going to work. Karma is going to brew in your mind to say, wow, why am I not working on this more? I need to leave this this person alone or these people alone. It says a picture in your mind will solve the problem. A picture in your mind. If you solve that, the picture in your mind. Picture in your mind. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with Pisces and Cancerian. Pisces hates the fact that they can sly you and sly you and sly you and make you feel slighted, like be sly with you. They hate that, but they know they have to steal your attention and make you believe it's going to work or it's not going to work. Which way is it going to go? Because I don't know if it can, but I could call you and make you feel like it will work if you work with me and I'll work with you, but I'm not certain that it will because you're always playing mind games. It says, picture this, I want to steal from you and take from you, but I don't know how to. Just know that I could if I want to speak to you, but I don't know if I want to see you again. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Angel messages. Okay. Okay, it says comfort, Archangel Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal outdoors. Okay, it says go outside, get some fresh air and connect with nature to relieve some stress and gain new creative ideas. It says clear your space, Archangel Jasiel. Get rid of clutter, clear your energy around you and use Feng Shui. Okay, Universal deck, what we got? Okay, it says my outer experiences are my reflection of my internal condition. My fearless freedom lights up the world. My capacity to tune into the energies of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forget, and the power I need when I am lost. Okay, so let's see what numbers we have for you guys. It says number 6, number 24, number 13, number 7, and number 78, number 70, and number 9. Okay. Also, number 22 popped out. So, that's your reading, Cancerians. I'll speak to you in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.